Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are live. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, Anne-Marie, welcome in. You figured it out. I am live. I record live videos. I don't do pre-recorded over here. So if you see a red button somewhere, mine's up here. Yours might be down here. It says live. If you're not, or you don't see that, you're watching a replay. So a hashtag or a card or two pulled for them. So make sure you're commenting if you are watching the replay. Hey, Kiralee, welcome in. Hey, Carla, welcome in. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see, a thumbs down if you don't. Hit that bell for notifications and then click the bell again if you want notified for all lives. Hey, Elaine, welcome in. Hey, Bambi, welcome in. Hey, George, welcome in. Whoop, whoop. All right. Bubby, you can't sit in my lap. Oh, I'm sorry, Asher. Did you lean away when I tried to kiss your little face? You did? Oh, my goodness. Sebastian's going to help us read today. Are you going to help read? You going to put you to work? I'm going to put you to work. I'm going to put you to work. Oh, thank you, Bubby. You're so sweet. All right. He is a little fuzzy. He's a fuzzy butt. Say fuzzy butt. Can you say hi? Look over here to camera and say hi. Say for nothing else. Say hi. Wave. Yay, it's Spitting. Yay, it's Spitting. Pain in the butt. Every time I say waka waka welcome, he comes running. See, I want my 15 minutes of fame. Okay, go lay down. Okay, say bye-bye. So you can go lay down. Say bye-bye. Hey. Bye-bye. Wave. Pat a cake. Pat a cake. Oh, your breath stinks. Oh, your breath stinks. Go lay down. All right. No, I moved. Hey, Ashley, welcome in. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Ruth, you're popping in. Thank you for. Hello. Before we get into the reads, we have several emails from you guys. Speaking of emails, if you are new, it is Oracle 1. Why is it asking me to wait? Oh, I don't want Chrome. Never mind. Just kidding. Oracle1joshua@gmail.com is the email. If you want to tell your story, that's what those emails are for. Get it read live. And it is. Your dog is snoring. We are going to be having internet issues. I've been having internet issues. We have and our electricity buzzes. All right. So thank you for all your submissions, guys. For everybody who did submit an email. Cleanse the cards. Cleanse myself. I thought somebody touched me. It was my arm. The arm of my chair. All right. Find us. Welcome in, love. Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys came on over. Oh, I cleared it to Palm Beach somewhere. All right. Where is my Google email anyway? I don't know. All right. Your internet sucks because of a storm. Ours, we've been snowing, and it's not even a lot, but it iced because it's been like 90 degrees and then freezing and then 90 and then freezing. So it rained and iced and then melted and snowed and iced again. So now it's frozen. We've been like in the 20s for a few days now. Our internet wasn't even working this morning. So like I said, guys, welcome in. Sorry, I've done this
for 6 minutes and ain't done a damn thing. Hey, Tanya, welcome in. We do oracle reads on this channel. So if you need a little guidance in your life or just have a question, want an unbiased opinion, you are in the right place. How we choose reads is make sure you ask your questions down below. Ask questions, ask for a read, whatever the case, whatever the case. Hey, Cecilia, welcome in. It's hail in the summer. I hate ice. Snow, like good, and then ready for spring again. I'm like, I need to move to like the tip of Florida or something. Is it still working, Anne-Marie? Are you still good? I'm probably gonna be sucking on this damn thing like a damn bottle. I'm trying to quit smoking for those of you who don't know or weren't over in Facebook, on Facebook. Carla, you need a general life for trying to figure things out. Australia would be amazing as well. I have lots of viewers from Australia, actually. Oh, that was a spider. Scared me. It's a piece of ash. I need to move this so it doesn't get ash in it. This Palo Santo, like, it like fluffs. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. It like poofs out, and the ash is like, I don't know. It's different. It doesn't normally do that. It's very, very light, so there's just like ash floating in the air. All right. And stuff. What do you mean, Cecilia, love? Oh, like on Facebook, somebody messaged you? Yeah, we have lots of scammers. They're not asking for a read, love. I mean, they're not going to read you. They're going to scam you and steal your credit card information, steal your information. Do not trust them. Hey, Vicky, welcome in, love. You found us over here. Once again, welcome to the family. Thank you for joining our supporter group over on Facebook. I appreciate you, darling. I hope you enjoy it over there. It's an amazing group. We have an amazing group of people over there. The chats are fun for you guys, a fun way for you guys to get to know each other. And then, like I said, I go live on Sundays. I tried to do usually, last time I was not feeling, last Sunday was an off day for me. We still did card reads, but I was trying to do scrying and I was super distracted. Started from the moment I woke up. All right, Ruth, have a good day. All right, who are we reading? Carla. Focus on Carla so I can get your cards in line. I forgot to eat today, so I'm actually kind of starving. I had a few crackers before I came live, but how do you get a read just like that, love? All you got to do is ask. What kind of... You don't want to walk in the rain? All right, lovey, we'll see you in a minute.
Carla, are you still here, love? All right. Is your situation, I don't know what it is, darling, not yet. You don't have to tell me either. But does it have to do, I feel like it has to involve someone else, an outside influence, okay? The reason why I say that is because I pulled 6 cards. I pulled 3 for you and 3 for a situation, okay? I just get the vibe that there's someone, technically, someone kind of blocking you from difficult on you, okay? The first 3 cards that represent you. The first one is effervescence, okay? And she says to cultivate. The card is in reverse. Reverse is not necessarily a bad thing, but it usually means the opposite of the card for face value. Lots of lag. Sorry, love. Okay, cultivate love, and it was in reverse, meaning that you need to cultivate that love. Okay. You belong to paradise is your second card. And then the last one is compassion for others, also in reverse. Okay. So in regards to you, I feel like you let a lot of people sway your decision, like I was saying earlier. Like you let a lot of people influence you and how you react to your situations or what you do. Okay. So in other words, you change your will and change your wants to meet the needs of those that are around you. Okay. If it doesn't match, please feel free to let me know. You're not going to hurt my feelings if it doesn't resonate. But darling, the thing is you deserve to be happy as well. Okay. You deserve to have your wants and needs filled as well. Okay. You can't put yourself to the wayside or, allow everyone else to put you on the back burner. That's true. Okay. You can't allow others to put you on the back burner because you deserve paradise. Okay. You belong to paradise. In other words, you deserve to be happy as well. Love for yourself. Have that love, self-love and respect for yourself to finally say no. Okay. No means no. No doesn't mean ask me 16 different ways and hope you get the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. Okay. I have to say this all the time. It's irritating AF when you have to be like, no means no. Okay. No doesn't mean ask me, 15 different times or change the wording a little bit, hoping you get a different answer. When I say no, no means no. And you kind of need to really stand up for yourself, really find your strength in that area in order to be strong enough to do the things you want to do. Okay. If you have a decision, there's a decision you need to make, then you need to make it because you know it's right for you. Trust your gut, trust yourself. Okay. And do what you feel is right. Now, with that being said, okay, become a little more assertive situation. All right, so we have the first card. It's in reverse. There's a solution to every problem in reverse. Now, I'm not crazy over this card, especially when it's in reverse, because it's saying that there may not be a solution to your specific problem. I know it's lagging, guys. It's my internet. There's literally nothing I can do about it. It's my internet, darlings. I said at the beginning of the video, I've been having internet issues all day long. There is a solution to every problem in reverse. The second card says, it's the hex card, and it says, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Okay, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Of course you can, George. You can. Lots of people having storms. Yeah, it'll be on the page, darling, so you can always watch the replay. The last card is honor yourself. Okay. Euphoria in reverse. So, darling, if you're not happy with the way things are going or with certain situations within your own life, you have the power. I went over this in the last live over on Facebook. Okay. You have the power. All of you have the power to control your situations. Okay. To take charge, take the lead of your own lives. Okay. So there may not be a solution to all of your problems, but there are ways to achieve the thing you want. But if you are constantly because you're not a negative person, but I'm just saying, if you're constantly in a negative state of mind, okay, that's room to Austin. Welcome in. So in other words, there is not a solution for every problem. Tied with the next card, be still and allow the end to reveal themselves. In other words, I would kind of leave them be, basically. Let them do their own thing, okay? Just don't allow them to affect you. I think it's for a lot of people, Kierly Love. I don't think it's just you. It might be a combination of the both of us, but I think it's a lot of people are having internet issue or connection issues. Mine keeps telling me, it tells me right here, it says, please wait, your video is reconnecting. So it's mine too. Guys, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm so sorry. So it's telling you to basically let the enemy reveal themselves, because there may not be anything you can do to sway this specific decision, but you still need to honor yourself. Okay. Know who you are coming out of any situation, let alone just the current situation you're in. But basically what this read is telling me is that you need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. Okay. Whatever your heart desires, that's the choice you need to make. What is that decision? I don't know. How do you go about making that choice? I don't know. That to you. Okay. How you guys are in control of your own lives. These cards are there to help give you guidance, but that's all it is. They're not a magic solution to your problems or to give you all the answers all your life. If that were true, I'd be living in my multi-billion-dollar mansion, driving my $1 million cars. Okay. If the cards could give you all the answers and all the secrets to life, these are just to help give you guidance or to help give you a little insight into your situations as they are. But you guys have the power. Okay. What did I say in the last live? Fear is a bitch, but the fear itself is the lie. Okay. The fear is the one that's going to be there to tell you that you can't do it, or that you shouldn't do it, or that you won't be able to do it. That's the lie. Okay. The fear sometimes takes us over and is almost, can be overwhelming at times. And we allow that feeling because we believe it. We trust it. We trust that not insecurity, but insecurity, that the fear is correct. Okay. Even if we're getting it from ourselves in our own head, we're sitting there, like I said, saying, I can't that. Oh, I shouldn't be able to do that, or I shouldn't do that, or, oh, I can't do that because such and such is going to think this about me. But that's not what matters. What matters is what you feel within your heart of hearts. What matters is how you react to the situation. Okay, whatever choice you make is going to be right within its own sense, because it's right for you at that time. Okay, like I said, we don't fail at life. We make mistakes. Okay, but we learn from those mistakes. That's how we keep moving forward, and that's how we grow. If we don't make any mistakes, and if you're perfect, which nobody is, but if you are, or if you think you are, then that within itself is a problem, because nobody is perfect. If you don't ever make mistakes, then you never learn. Okay. You never learn. If you just have all the answers, or you just know everything from the beginning, and I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying there are people that think that way. Those are the types of people that never learn. Okay. They're given everything. They're handed everything. But in your situation, I really feel like you need to turn, you get what you give and you give what you get. So the way that you treat other people, you need to turn in on yourself. Okay. If you treat everybody like gold and treat them like they are, so special and so amazing, what the hell is so wrong about you treating yourself that way? and thinking about yourself that way, saying, I am special, I am needed, I am amazing, I do deserve this, I do deserve to be happy. Okay, those are the kind of things that you're telling yourself. If you were talking to your best friend forever and you know going on, and or I mean they were telling you the same situation that you're going through, what would your advice be to them? Trust yourself, do what you want. It's going to make you happy. Do what makes you happy. That's what the kind of things you would be telling them. So why can't you turn that around on yourself and tell yourself that? Sorry, I'm having all kinds of connection issues, guys. I'm so sorry. I keep getting this notification up here that says your connection is unstable. I don't know why. It's not enough, Carla Love. Treat yourself well. Of course. Do things for you. That card literally just flipped up. Another card, I don't know if you saw it or not, if it was on camera, but it was literally flipped in the reverse, telling you to honor yourself, okay? Honor your mystical creative force. What is your mystical force? Okay, that's your gut, your heart, the things you can't see. Okay, the things you can't prove. Help. But darling, it doesn't start from the outside. Now it's saying reconnect again. Shit. Sorry, guys. It'll help. But that's starting from the inside is where it's going to be the most effective. Okay? Starting from the inside. We heal from the inside out. We don't heal from the outside in. Okay? Even cuts and scratches and bruises. Okay? You can put a topical on it, but a topical is only temporary. You heal from the inside out. Okay, you heal those bruises from the inside out. Exactly, Austin, exactly. 100. That's what I'm saying. Manifestation is an amazing thing. Absolutely. That's why I said, speak it aloud and so shall it be. That's a manifestation. You're manifesting those things you want, the things you deserve, because you deserve to be happy. But yeah, darling, doing things like that are going to maybe jumpstart the process, but you really need to stay out of your own mind, stay out of your own head. Like I said, stop letting that fear of ridicule or judgment win and take place. Okay? I hope that helped you, darling. Just trust yourself. You already know the answers. You already have the answers, love. You already know what to do. You already know what you should do. Now, all you need to do is, hey, Alex, welcome in. Okay, that's not comfortable either. Ugh, I hate this chair. And this is a brand new flipping chair, too. All right. Vicky, are you still here, Vicky? Nerve. You getting on my last nerve. What do you want? Go away. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Go away. Go away. Your breath stinks. Go away. All right, Kathy. If you're in the video right now and you're new and you're trying to figure out how to comment, there should be a live chat down below. You have to click that live chat in order to chat during the live. Unless you're watching the replay, of course, and then it's just your regular comment box. If you're on a computer, it's backwards. So I think yours is over here. Wait, microphone. No, it'd be over here. Mine's over here, okay, on the computer. It's up here. It says live chat. You have to click that button to drop it down. What am I looking for? You're making noise. Go away. You're ugly. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. All right. Sorry, I'm getting a link for somebody. Hold on. Yo, bro. You're driving me batshit. Okay. Is Vicky still here? There you are. Okay. What kind of read would you like, darling? Let go. breast stinks. Mwah. I tried to tell you that before I picked you up. We're about to get to the emails. Stop. Are you uncomfortable? Then why'd you want up here? It's not for you. It stinks. Yeah. Ooh, stinky. See, I tried to tell you. All right. Bite your face off. Oh, I got your whiskers. Your breast stinks. I don't know why his breast stinks so bad. Go lay down, please. Thank you. Thank you, Bubby. Anything for Vicky. Vicky. Show me Vicky. Let's see what the cards say. I'm going to pull the mermaid cards for you. And then we might do an email or two. I may not do all of them because, like I said, we're just starting with the emails. So we may not get to everyone every time because I think we only have like 5 or 6 emails. So I want to save some for the lives for each time. I don't want to read them all, in one live. Hey, Kayla, welcome back. But guys, if you want hey, can you read me? Okay, they're meant for you guys to tell a little bit of your backstory. So get your stories read. A little story time. One, maybe two. One more, maybe two. That was almost so 2. Hey, Andrew, welcome in. Ooh, that was a big flip. Vicky, are you in a relationship, single, married, looking? These are not relationship cards, but they are apparently pointing that way. Single. Ooh, you're single. That might be a good thing because you might want to start keeping your eyes peeled because this is about you falling in love and making some love. You're looking perfect. You might go and get you some, girl. You might go and get you some. Just make sure you're not looking in all the wrong places, though. All right. So how this works, are you new, Vicky? You're new? It doesn't matter. We have new people on here that are new, so I'll go ahead and explain it anyway. Okay, I went ahead and did a full spread for you. I have one card that represents you, followed by four Situational cards. Okay. The one that represents you, which we're about to go over. And then the one directly above are the imperative portions of the read. And then we have 3 situational cards on the far left-hand side. This is my left. We have a problem, quote unquote. On the far right, we have a quote unquote solution. And then followed by 3 conclusionary cards. New. All right. So the first card is telling you to keep your eyes peeled, darling. Okay. I like I said, I really felt a romantical vibe for this read, not just because of 2 other cards, but that was just the vibe I was getting. And it's telling you to keep your eyes peeled for an ally. Okay. Looking for a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. In other words, someone to kind of complete you, to someone that you can trust, someone that you can talk to. Okay. The majority of the situation card for you, in order for you to find this new person, this new romance, okay, is about beauty, darling. You really need to boost your confidence, your self-esteem, okay, and really pick that up a little bit, okay? Kick it into top gear, because if you are down on yourself and if you are hard on yourself, you're going to make it harder for others to quote unquote find you, okay, to come to you, to connect. That's the word I'm looking for, not find you, to connect to you. Correct me if I'm wrong, darling. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this card, the beauty, talks about grace, okay, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So this is not the outward beauty. This is what's on the inside that counts, literally and figuratively, okay? It's the inner beauty that you don't see yourself, okay? The reason why I say that is because visions in reverse is your next card. Cards in reverse don't necessarily equate to a negative or a bad thing. They can be a positive. Okay, but this is just saying that you're not seeing your inner beauty. Okay, this talks about psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. So what I'm really picking up on the vibe for this card is about you not seeing you for who you truly are. Okay, that out-of-body travel, you need to see yourself from a different perspective. Like if you wake up in the mornings and you can't stand to even look at yourself and see your own reflection and look at yourself in the mirror, then how can you expect other people to want to, quote unquote, look at you? You get what I'm saying? So you really need to change that mental image of yourself. Trust yourself. Oh, that's funny, because the next card, which was actually covered, it was like this. The other card was on top of it. It is the mirror. Wow. Okay. Mind blown. Know thyself. Self-examination. Seeing who you really are. Holy shit. Literally did not know that was this next card. And I just talked about it from this card. Your last situational card is the falling in love card. So I'm not I always forget the word. What do you call those peoples? Fortune teller. I'm not a fortune teller. However, some of the reads do have a futuristic vibe to them, things that have yet to come to fruition, things that have yet to happen. Okay, so falling in love is going to happen. You need to open your heart to yourself, but also keep your heart guarded at the same time. Don't block people out, but don't trust every Tom, Dick, and Harry that walks around the corner, because not everybody is going to have your best intentions. Okay. Kissing the divine in one another and in yourself. Okay. Another card telling you to believe in yourself, to know you're beautiful on the inside as well as the out. Okay, to trust yourself again. Learn to love again. Okay. The problem is the present. Okay. And this is the present as in like a gift present, not past, future, present. Okay. It talks about the gift, the treasure, the revelation of, oh, holy shit, mind blown again. Revelation of your own value now. Okay, that's the problem. So you don't know what you have, you don't realize what you have to give, what you have to offer. Okay, because you don't have your own, again, darling, correct me if I'm wrong, but because you don't have your own self-image really, how am I going to word this? You don't see yourself in the same light that others see you. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? Amazing. Does that mean that it makes sense to you, or you understand what it's trying to say? Okay. Yeah. So you don't realize what you have to offer. Revelation of your own value. Revelation. Okay. The solution, again, quote unquote, to your problems are letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Okay, it was in reverse. So you've been adrift for a while. Okay, but now is your time to start swimming. Just keep swimming. Let it go, love. Don't hold on to those negativities. Don't hold on to those insecurities. And this isn't just about romance or a romantical read. Okay. This is absolutely going to affect other aspects within your life, talking about job, talking about friends, talking about family, everything. You know, the way we see ourselves can truly affect the way other people see us as well. Okay. A lot of times people get a distorted vision of us because we see ourselves in a distorted reflection. Okay. But darling, you are about to come to a realization. Okay. You're about to come to a revelation, and this is no longer going to be the problem. It's not going to be easy, and it is going to be work, but you are about to have a wave of power. Okay. A wave of power, a surge of power, an upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Ooh, exhilarating movement. Is that literal? Is that talking about sexes too? Because if so, you got 2 sex cards. So you might be getting you some. Just saying. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. All right. So wave of power, upswing in energy. That's a good thing, love. These are your conclusionary cards. Okay. The next one that I just showed you is the divine sensuality. Make love and erotic. Make love and like just for some reason, darling, because your very last card is the Selkie and her skin. Okay, reclaiming your authenticity. Okay, reclaiming your authenticity. Okay, you know, just because we're not able to do things that we could do, 20, 30 years ago, doesn't mean we're less than. Okay, it just means, did y'all see that? Just shoot across the screen. It just means that we are, we have to look at things from a different perspective, do things a little differently within our lives. Okay, yours starts here and here. Okay, within your own heart. You really have to trust yourself and believe in yourself. Though I feel like these insecurities go deeper than just physicality, go deeper than just physical appearance and such things such as that. I feel like there's been outside influences that have torn you down so much to the point to make you feel broken, but we're never broken, love. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're never actually broken. Okay, we might have some cracks from time to time, but once we heal those cracks, sometimes we are stronger because of them. Okay, we're stronger because of them. You can do this. You can make a ditch effort. Okay. I've always said, there's what, 8 billion people on the planet. I don't put a whole lot of stock into soulmates or twin flames or whatever you want to call them, because there's 8 billion people that are just on the planet. Okay. You can't tell me that there's not someone out there waiting for you to find them. Sometimes we're just blinded by our own insecurities and our own self-doubt that we allow them to pass us by because we're like, oh, we found somebody. Oh, we don't deserve that. Oh, we shouldn't have that. No, that's too good. They're too good for me. No. Again, those are the lies. Those are the lies. Don't let them win, darling. We all deserve to be happy in any shape or form. Okay. Not just romantically, obviously, but it starts with us. That is such a hard lesson to learn, to tell someone that, not saying that you are the problem, but I'm just saying that it's hard for us as individuals sometimes to believe that we are the thing that's stopping us, or we are the thing that's holding us back, when all we need to do is just flip that switch and change that mentality. And then holy shit, our whole world will open up. Okay. You're very welcome, Vicky Love. I hope it helps, and I hope it made sense to you. But it's a hard thing for some of us to accept and understand that, words have power. I try to say this and express this to people, even in the comments. Some people think before you type, but words have power. Words absolutely have power. Okay. They are so powerful that once you spew them out your mouth, you can't take them back. Okay. You can apologize profusely, but you can never take them back. Okay. Words have power. So do your thoughts. So do our inner thoughts about ourselves. If we are feel like we're so destined to be a specific way, or, this is how it is. It's just, it is what it is kind of attitude about ourselves, then it is what it is. That's what we're going to get back, because you get what you give and you give what you get. But I hope that makes sense, darling, and I hope it helped you. I'm going to pull you a cussy card just because I feel like it. Shut the front door. I literally got chills. These are the fun cards. They're cussy cards. I literally split the deck. Here's half of them. Here's the other half, and pick the card on top. Fudge fear. What did I just say earlier? Fear is our worst enemy. Fear is the lie. That is the fabrication. That is the insecurity. Screw fear, because it will lie to your face. That's crazy. Because you could have got, you look like a shit show. Just kidding. But that's one of the cards. Yes, exactly, Penny. Once it's said, it's said. People can forgive. You can forgive and forget, but you never truly forget. But these are my cussy cards. These are very, very blunt, not child appropriate, but they usually, every time I've pulled these cards, like I bought these cards just for fun, just because I thought the girls would get a kick out of them, or girls and guys in the video would get a kick out of them. But every time I've pulled them, they've had, even though they've been kind of crude, but they've had an underlining meaning to them. Okay. Hold on. Let me find that one card just to show you, because that would actually, where's it at? Like, I was joking about this card, but look, okay, card, since you look like a shit show, On the back, it literally says, you're a hot mess. It's a fact. So clean yourself up. So absolutely, that would be a good card for you too. You know, if you are self-conscious or, you know, worried about what other people are going to say or do or think or whatever, it's saying to clean yourself up. How do you clean yourself up? On the inside. Okay, you got to let go of that fear and stop allowing it to rule you and decide for you and make decisions for you, because darling, you deserve to be happy. You have a very phenomenal energy and a very amazing energy, and you deserve to share that with the world. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Danny. You deserve it, love. So go get it. All right. So we're going to do a few of these. We'll probably just do a few. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We only have 11 emails. So we'll probably just do a few of them. Let me star them so I know I have not read them. So the first email, I like those cards too. Actually, I really do. From Anonymous. Can you see my screen? Nope. Okay. It says, hey, Joshua, I had a few questions that I would like to see if the spirits could answer for me, or what the cards have in store for me. I'm a mother who has lost her children years ago and had 3 very beautiful babies taken away from me, which I am very blessed to say that they are with a very good family. And recently allowed me to have pictures through Facebook. That's the only contact I get of them. And my oldest birthday, my oldest child's is on the 27th this month, and it really got me depressed, and I cannot move, and I can't move on from my depression and my guilt. I'm just ready to be a part of their life again. I'm wondering if you can see in the cards if there's any chance. Sorry, guys. If there's any chance of that happening soon. Okay. Very, very good question, Lovey. All right. Firstly, darling, like I said, you've got to get rid of feeling guilty. Okay. Like I said earlier, don't fail at life. Okay. We make mistakes. Okay. That's all you did. You made a mistake. But so long as you learn from those mistakes and try to do better and try to move back. Okay. Don't allow yourself to feel guilt or upset, because there's nothing you can do to change what has already happened. All you can literally do is do your damnedest to do better for yourself, okay, in order to facilitate the changes to maybe hopefully one day get your children back, or at least be a part of their lives. Okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of, darling. As for the depression, darling, someone in your position, let me reread. See. I want to make sure I don't make assumptions. Okay, yeah. Okay. So as far as the depression, darling, people like those old habits because depression, fear, sadness, guilt, grieving, all these things we have to find a way to cope with. Some people cope differently. Addiction, or your coping mechanism was your addiction. Okay, that's what you felt you needed in order to deal with your situation prior to this. But like I said, love, there's nothing you can do to change the situation or to change what had happened. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What's up, brother? 911, 911. It's the email, Melissa. It's the email to tell your story. If you want to tell your story down below, or it's in the comments down below. I'm sorry. Shit, it's in the description down below. Sorry. Could hear Sage growling and I couldn't figure out why. But anyway, Starlin, if you watch the replay, I hope that makes sense to you, love. You can't blame yourself for things that you have no control over now. Okay, you don't have control over changing the past and what happened. Okay, as far as prophetic reading and seeing if, eventually you can be a part of their lives again, that's dependent on you, darling. Okay, if they're allowing you to see, pictures and stuff, Facebook, maybe they will be willing enough to open you into their lives again if you can do well, or if you are doing well, darling. But you'll just have to take it one day at a time. One day at a time, day by day, darling. But I hope so. And I hope it works out for you. All right. David's death. So. Is there any way I can find him? I don't know, Denny. Either a private investigator, or literally just Google. I mean, not Google, but internet searches. All right. We have another question. This one's a not so serious question. Wants to know how Bryant feels about me. We are both Scorpios. All right. Once again, welcome in, guys. Thank you for coming in. If you're new or just coming into the end of the video, or fast forward or scrolled forward, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see, and hit that bell for notifications. One. You guys are quiet tonight. Something happened? I feel a shift in energy. Are you guys excited about Halloween? We're going to be doing a live ghost hunt Halloween. I'm going to be freezing my arse off, but we are doing a live read. All right, too anonymous for Bryant. All right. How does Bryant feel about me? Well, firstly, only time will tell, love. Only time will tell. But you got to stop trying so hard, okay? Time, give it time. You're trying too hard, give it time. Only time will tell. Out of all these cards, you got two telling you just to hold off, okay? You have to really have faith within yourself, okay? Close your eyes until you're into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Oh, titty alert. Censor. We got titties. So, darling, these are printed ink on paper, okay? These are printed ink on paper. But it looks like from my vibe that I'm feeling and from what the cards are saying, I don't feel like you're ready to make a commitment just yet. So I don't know if that has to do with how they feel about you, or if it's more about how you feel about yourself, okay? But I don't know if you're ready for the commitment just yet, either way. But that's just, again, these are just printed ink on paper, darling. You do what you feel is right, and you do what you feel is right in your heart of hearts. Absolutely. Okay. says, hey, Joshua, thank you so much for the help you give everyone. My name is Alex, and I just commented on your live stream. Oh, this is from the other day. Could you please lend me some clarity in my situation? Aha. I've been single my whole life, and guys I come by just are never for me. I have faith that someone special is being guided to me, but I'm not sure who that might be or even where to look anymore. Haha. This guy I really saw some potential with just turned out to be a fluke, I'm thinking, because he was all in at first, but then went cold with me, and I let that go for the best. P.S. I feel as though I'm guided to your stream. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Been single your whole life. I don't think I even need cards, darling. Okay. The live streams here lately, a lot of in the live person, darling, but you really have to fall into trusting yourself, okay? Knowing that you're going to make the right decisions with whomever you decide to make that choice with, okay? If you've never been in a relationship before your whole life, you're going to have heartaches. You're going to have breakups. You're going to have good times. You're going to have bad times. That's perfectly normal. Like I said, we learn from our mistakes and our past, not problems, but our past mistakes. We learn from them. So moving forward, it's going to be okay to have heartbreak. Okay, it's going to be okay to have letdown. Okay, you can't block yourself off and keep yourself protected forever for the fear of, well, I'm going to wait till the one comes around. Because if you keep waiting for the right one to come around, you're going to find yourself wanting. Okay, you're going to find yourself not single forever, but you get what I'm saying? You're going to find yourself alone for a long time because you're going to be waiting for the right one, and you're going to pass the right one up, waiting for something better, waiting for something new, waiting for something different. So I say take that leap, okay? Take that risk. Jump into those relationships, okay? Have fun, be safe, but have fun, or, go on different dates or go to different places, do different things until you can find the one you're ready to settle down with. Okay, you will know when the time is right. People ask so many times on these lives, have I found my soulmate? Am I with my soulmate? Darlings, if you had to ask that question, then the answer is no. Okay, your soulmate is not someone that you're meant to be together with forever. Okay, your soulmate is someone who completes you, someone who you feel a connection to, an almost supernatural connection to this person. They feel filled, okay? They are the other half to your half to make one whole, okay? So if you have to keep asking, is this person my soulmate? Then no, okay? If you have any doubt in your mind, then no. I don't need cards to tell me that, okay? Neither do you. Okay, you shouldn't need that confirmation. But if that person is someone that you wake up in the morning and they're the first person you think of, and you go to bed and put your head on the pillow at night and they're the last person you think of, okay, and you think about them throughout the day, or even if you don't, but when you're around, you just get that almost euphoric feeling and that sensation of butterflies in your tummy and all that fun, lovely stuff, then that is the person you're supposed to be with. That's your answer. You don't need an answer. Starts with you. Absolutely starts with you. Good night, darling. Thank you for coming in, lovey. Okay, if you keep putting off, saying, no, not you. No, not you. No, I'm still waiting. No, this person looks like this. And no, this person does that. Okay, and you're putting everyone else off, and you've never really found someone, or never really even dated, never gone through heartbreak. Okay, you don't learn. If we don't make mistakes, we have nothing to learn from. you have to make those mistakes. You have to trip and fall sometimes in order to stand back up. If you're already standing, you have nowhere to go. So take a few trips, fall a couple of times, fall in love, fall out of love, fall back in love again. You know, like I said, go on dates. Do things that are fun and exciting and different and new, because that doesn't have to be the one person you're going to stay with for the rest of your life. Okay. I hope that makes sense, Sterling. And thank you for coming in, and thank you for the email. And those. And then we have, let's see, we have a few left from people in the live tonight. All right. You got married on Halloween? Awesome. I love Halloween. And happy early anniversary. Christopher's and my anniversary is this month. We technically moved it to next month, according to Chris, but I was like, well, that's news. I didn't know that. Whatever. You tell me when to be there, I'll be there. If I ain't busy and stuff. Just kidding, just kidding. But our actual anniversary is in October. Still chokes me. All right. Who wants to read? Who wants to read? We don't have to do just reads, guys. We don't have to just pull cards. If you guys have any specific questions, you're more than welcome to ask. Of course, you can move your anniversary whenever you decide to make it official. Like we met on the 7th, I think. Joe's Mystics. First time viewer, can you tell me the future of the relationship with C? Is everything over between us? Let's see. I don't even want these cards. These over here. You sent an email to Rebecca. Awesome. Thank you for the email, love. We'll get to those each live. We'll open up the floor for you guys to tell your stories. We have a lot of them in there that I'm just kind of skipping over that are people just asking, can I get a read? That's not what it's for, guys. It's to tell your story. Guys, even if, like I said, it's Halloween. So if you have a ghost story, something that, and don't tell me no Tales of the Crypt or whatever, or some goosebump stories, like personal experiences, things that have happened to you, or a situation that maybe happened to you that was spooky. Just because it's Halloween, you don't have to. But we only have a couple more lives before we do, because next Saturday is our actual Ghost Hunt live. Yes, please don't make things up. It's supposed to be able to tell your stories like that, like the emails I just read. They're heartfelt. You can tell that there's there's meaning behind those emails. Please don't just message. I mean, you can if you want, but please don't just message and be like, can I get a read? Yeah, I'm on your live right now, because it's probably not going to get read that live anyway. Your preacher wanted you to get married in a graveyard? I think I like your preacher. That would definitely be unique. Raymond, welcome in, first time as well. All right, darling. She started going on a couple of dates and left you hanging. That's probably your answer. You get what I'm saying? Okay, if she doesn't have enough respect for you to even answer you back or to say, hey, I'm not interested or something, then you deserve better, man. You deserve better. All right, you don't have to sit and wait for her whenever it's convenient for her. I know it sucks. It does. It sucks when you're left hanging or when somebody ghosts you, but she lives with you too. Okay, that's an episode of soap opera. How is she leaving you hanging if she lives with you? Sounds like she's using you. That's just my opinion. I'm not reading your cards. That's just my opinion. It sounds like you're getting used or getting played. I feel like you're being played. Just my opinion, though. You deserve you deserve more respect. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter. You deserve the respect to at least have the courtesy of saying, hey, I'm not interested. Okay. What I would do is I would straight up ask her, be like, hey, what the hell, what the hell's going on? I maybe not say it like that, but like, yo, what's up? But if somebody doesn't have the respect to even answer a text back, or, people are up their asses, their phones are up their asses 24/7. They're sitting here scrolling their Facebook and whatever and be like, oh, I didn't have my phone on. Horseshit. You ignored that person and then moved on. To go on Tinder and go 2 dates. She says she feels nothing about the person she's dating. Sounds like she's got some shit to work on, man. Just my opinion. It sounds like she's got some self-love and some self-care to work on. She needs to work on herself. But like I said, I still feel I'm sticking to you deserve to be treated better. You deserve to at least have an answer. You deserve someone who's going to treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay, you get what you give and you give what you get. That works both ways. But I feel like you're being played. That's just my opinion, though. All right, let's see. Let me reread this question. Joe's Mystics, first time viewer. Can you tell me what the future relationship with C is? Everything over between us? Okay. You're very welcome, Raymond. I mean it. Like I said, I know I wasn't pulling your cards. That may not have been what you asked for, but we all deserve to be happy, loves. All of you. Male, female, I don't care. You don't deserve to be played. Or to be strung along. Joe's, how does C feel about you? Okay, once again, darlings, as per usual, these are printed ink on paper, my loves, purchased on Amazon. You can go buy the cards for yourself. Anybody can buy them. So you got to take what the cards say with a grain of salt. You got to take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm just a dude on Facebook. You know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. Some of them stink. But you specifically asked what C feels about you. Okay. The cards say that may not be the best option for you either. So I don't know if they have feelings for you now or not. But that doesn't mean your situation won't change. Okay. These are typically what's going on in your life as in now, like in this moment. Okay. If you don't like the answers of the cards, then you have the power. I said this earlier in my life. You have the power to change that path. I don't believe in destiny or fate. Okay. Is it a legit thing? Absolutely. But you can change your destiny. You can change your fate if you so choose to, because you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. I'm saying you as a collective, all of you guys. With that being said, your situational cards, the one that represents you is the Temple Path in reverse. Okay, the Temple Path in reverse, meaning you may not be necessarily on the path you should be on. Okay. The first situational card, which is the majority of the 3 situational cards, is attachments. Okay, attachment in reverse. And look what she's doing. She's removing the mask. So this person may not be as attached to you as you may want. Okay. For the situational cards, you've got a decision to make, though. Okay. A decision between left or right, forward, around, whatever. The indecision is not working for you. You need to take a step back, rest, and rejuvenate. Okay. This is not a literal, like, go get some sleep. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay. Really stop and think about the situation and what you want. Okay. Not what the other person feels. If you want to pursue a relationship with this person, then you need to ask them, straight up ask them, what do you feel about me? Do you want to continue a relationship? Do you want to begin a relationship? Okay. You can't be indecisive. You've got to make a choice. You've got to make a decision. Angel of balance. It is what it is. Balance. You have to have balance. You can't have dark without light and light without dark. Yin and yang. It's all about balance. Okay. The problem card is Goddess of the Moon in reverse. Okay. She's a very powerful card, but she also talks about change. The problem is the change that hasn't been made. Okay. Things are still going on as they've always gone on. The solution to your problems is for you to walk away. Like I said, these are printed ink on paper. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay. You've got to do what you feel is best for you in the moment. But the solution card is to walk away, because they may not be as attached as they should be or as you may think they are. Okay. Your conclusionary cards. I wished you had started with that. Darling, if you would have started with that sentence, I wouldn't even have had to pull your cards. I'd have told you to pack your shit and move. Get away. No, you don't. No, don't ever. If someone is being abusive to you, I don't care if it's mental, if it's physical. Am I being biased? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm being a biased bitch. No, if someone is abusive to you, darling, all of you, I don't care if you're a man and your woman's beating you up. Pack your shit and go somewhere. Okay, don't worry about taking your money. Don't worry about taking your furniture, whatever. If you are being abused mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, get the frick out. Don't put up with that shit. But with that being said, even with that before you said that, darling, yeah, the attachment's not there. Okay, somebody that loves you is not going to abuse you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, you needed to make a choice. Left or right. You can't take the heat, gets out the kitchen. Your solution was walking away. You already did that. You already did that. You already walked away. Do not go back. Okay? No matter what he says, he lying. He ain't sorry. Yes, he will do it again. Okay? I've heard all that shit. It don't matter. That's just my opinion. The garden and the gate. Okay? This talks about is the grass greener on the other side? It was in reverse. Yes, your grass is greener on the other side, love. Stop overthinking it. The thinking woman. These are your conclusion cards. Stop overthinking it, love. And embark on your new journey. Where you go is up to you now. Okay? You can choose which direction to go. You need to make the decision. You already did to leave. I didn't know this was past until your comment. But now you can go wherever the hell you want. Look at her. Bags is already packed. She's ready to go. So take the journey. Well, the choice is yours, love. But I said, my opinion, you said you got my 2 cents and your cards were screaming leave. My whole vibe has changed too, love. Darling, I feel very strongly you need to do what's best for you, darling. You made the best choice by walking away 100%. Your solution, the solution card, go watch my replays. I've got your card. The one above that is the majority for your situation card. 3 situational cards. Far left is a problem card. Far right is a solution. And then 3 conclusion. Your solution is walking away. Don't look back. Do not look back. Of course you've been guilted. Okay? Of course you've been guilted. What you do is up to you, love. What you do is up to you. But like I said, if I hadn't even pulled your cards, if you would have started with that line, I would have told you the exact same thing. Hit the road, Jack. And don't look back. Darling, you cannot. Okay, someone who truly loves you is not going to abuse you. And like I said, I don't care if it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, what just being mean. If they loved you, they're not going to do mean, vindictive things or let alone beat the shit out of you. They're not going to do those types of things if they really cared or loved for you, love. Love yourself. Trust yourself. Be kinder to yourself. Okay? You deserve better. Darling, you do. You deserve better. Don't look back. You already did the hard part. The hard part is over, and it's behind you. So don't change. Done the hard part. Okay. Why are you going to put yourself through that shit again? Raymond's apparently single, y'all. This is the internet. Just kidding, Raymond. Just kidding. This ain't the love connection. That was a joke. Funny, haha. But I'm just saying. He beat me and told the world I did it to him. No, fuck that. No, baby girl. Don't you ever go back. No. You did the right thing. You did the hardest part. Keep moving, love. You deserve to be happy. What did I tell Raymond? All of y'all. I ain't just talking to one of y'all. All of y'all. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be treated with the utmost respect. Okay? You absolutely do not deserve to be treated like shit. What did I say? There's 8 billion people in the planet. Okay? Bye, loser. Move on. Not you, the person that's being the abuser. Okay? The one that's abusive. Bye, loser. I don't need your shit. There's 8 billion other people on this planet for me that will treat me with respect, that will love me, that will not abuse me in any way, shape, or form. You need to, love. Stop second guessing yourself and stop overthinking, darling. That's what you need to do. Like I said, you do what's best for you in your situation, but you already did the hard part. Keep walking. But I hope that helps you, love. And I hope you do stay strong. It took some balls. It took some courage for you to leave in the first place. So I hope you keep up that strength. Okay. You keep looking forward, because it's only up from here, my love. It's only up from here. It absolutely is the same thing, Kayla. Abuse is abuse. I don't give a shit if it's your mother, your father, your spouse, your partner, your best friend, your neighbor, a random stranger. I don't give a shit. Abuse is abuse, lovies. Abuse is abuse. It is the same thing. Absolutely. They always say, oh, hurt people, horse shit. Yeah, that is true. Hurt people, hurt people. But just because you were hurt as a child or younger or before or whatever, just because you were hurt gives you absolutely zero right to hurt someone else. Okay? Two wrongs don't make a right. Absolutely not. But it's exactly the same thing, darling. I don't care who the abuse is coming from. Abuse is abuse. Neglect is neglect. Shit is shit. Okay, you can't step on a pile of dog shit and it's squished between your toes and you'd be like, ooh, I hope that's cotton candy. It's going to be cotton candy when I look down. Oh, nope, it's still dog shit that I just stepped in, squished between my toes. Shit is shit, no matter how you look at it. Sorry, I have a... I'm a little biased, I ain't gonna lie. Exactly, it doesn't mean you get to hurt somebody else. But anyways, good luck, darling. I know it may be hard for a little while, but don't trust the lies. Don't trust the horse shit, because that's all it's going to be. Can people change? Of course they can, but they can change with somebody else. They can do better with somebody else. No, you done did your shit with me. Bye. Oh. But I hope that helps. Exactly, Rebecca, darling, 100%. Yeah, it breaks my heart too. Literally, I've been there multiple times. Okay, just because I don't splay my personal life and my past all over the internet doesn't mean that I don't know what you guys are going. A lot of you guys are going through. A lot of my reads have a little bit of personalism to them. Is that a word? Personalism? They're a little personal to me because I have gone through some of that shit. I have dealt with some of that shit, guys. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, there's nothing I can do to change the past. So I let that go. Why dwell on it? All I can do is keep moving forward and learn from my past. Learn from the first sign. I see that. No, I have trouble sleeping. Bitch, I will cut you. Go to sleep first, sucker. See if you wake up with a whiner. I'll arraign a bob at your ass. Just saying. Touch me again. Might be a first time, but it'll be your last too. Nobody deserves to be abused. No one. Animals, children, adults. No one. Like, people get on to me for getting onto my dogs and shit all the time. I leave that poor baby alone. I can't believe you're so mean. There's a big difference between discipline and abuse. All my animals are so damn spoiled. It's not even funny. But I also have large, aggressive dogs. Like Asher is a Malinois and he's a service dog. Malinois are more aggressive than German Shepherds. They've got to have respect. You have to teach them who is the quote unquote alpha dog. But there's a huge difference between discipline. Same thing with spanking. A lot of people can't even spank. They can't even spank their children for fear of going to jail or having their children removed and taken from them. Horse shit. And then everybody wonders what's wrong with the world today. Why everybody is so butthurt. God forbid you have a differing opinion from someone because they're going to get butthurt and they're going to cry and they're going to sue you and blah, blah, blah. No. I don't care if they're 50 years old. Take their ass, make them grab their ankles and whoop that ass. You go pick your switch and bring it to me. You pick your poison. What you want? You want a belt? You want a switch? You want chancla? I got flip-flop. What you want? Whoop that ass. Spank the butt to save the hut. Exactly. If I ever had kids, I bet your ass they're going to get their ass whooped. You step out of line, you're going to get your ass whooped. I get my ass whooped. I was a good kid, though, because I didn't want my ass whooped. I was a quick learner. I was a quick study. Hey, Dante, welcome in. Yeah. I'll whoop my kid's ass, but somebody else whoop my kid's ass. No, I'll whoop your ass for whooping my kid's ass. Even if I have to whoop my kid's ass because you were right, I don't give a damn. Don't touch my kids. My dogs is like my chitlins. Don't get on to my kids. Don't get on to my dogs. No. Mind your business. But do you know how many times I have clients come in Dallas and even here? I have clients come in. It's better here because it's a small country town. So the kids are more respectful and more well-behaved. But in Dallas, I had a kid one time, I shit you not. I was renting a salon suite with another stylist and he was out for the day. The woman I was doing, her child was pumping up the chairs, jumping in it, spinning it around. I'm talking about like a $3,000 salon chair. I was just going like, are you not going to take care of your damn kid? I didn't say a word to her. I let her do it. She breaks the chair, then that'll be $3,000 added to your service. Thank you very much. She didn't say anything. Was getting very rambunctious. People were literally like stopping in the door and like looking in because she was being so loud and rambunctious. She finally told her to sit down and leave the chair alone. She turned around and told her mama to shut up. I recoiled. I was like, ooh, bitch, about to lose her teeth. No, her mother sat down in my chair. She didn't sit down. She's already sitting. Looked forward and shut her mouth. Didn't do a damn thing. I was like, oh. Give her to me for 3 days. That's all you need. That ace. I'm 40 years old. I'm damn near 40 years old. If I walked up to my mama right now, if I ended this live, walked up to my mama, drove out to her house and said, hey, mom, I got something to tell you. She said, I'm tired. I'm like, shut up. I got something to tell you. I wouldn't have no damn teeth. I wouldn't have to worry about a dental plan. I'm 40 years old. She'd still knock them out my damn face. Yeah, I grew up with spankings. Awesome, Christopher. That's amazing. Hey, Carolee, your storm's over? Awesome. See, that verges on abuse, in my opinion. Like I said, there's a difference between abuse and a spanking. A huge difference. That verges on being abused. I don't tolerate abuse from anyone. Like, people get pissed off at me for standing up to myself for these shitty comments, or even comments that are on the verge of being shitty, the little gray areas. I don't care. If you don't like the way I handle shit, don't come into my video. That's all I got to say. I mean, it is what it is. but I'm not going to sit here and take somebody's bullshit either. But I'm not just going to block and move on either, because they need to be told what you just said was not acceptable. Okay. So they don't go to somebody else. They're going to think next time, oh, should I say something? Because it has repercussions. That bitch in that one video on Live with Joshua just jumped my ass for a comment. That's why I say think before you type. All right. I haven't been live with the horses in a long time. I know I thought about that here recently too. Somebody mentioned it in another live about doing a live with the horses again just the other day. The problem is we have 4 lines. It's my mother's phone, my aunt's phone, my brother's phone, and my phone are all in the all in the same plan, and we share data. And so if I go live on my phone, going live uses a lot of data. So I have to try to keep it under 45 minutes to an hour. I think I'm going to try to save up and see if I can get one of those little wireless hotspots. Christopher just did a speed test. My Wi-Fi at home, I'm lucky if it gets, like right now it's going, I mean, right now I think it's okay, but earlier was getting like a 2 or 3 download, 2 or 3 megabits per second download, and like hardly anything for upload. He just did a speed test on his phone without the Wi-Fi on and was getting 130 download and 30 upload. We don't even get that on our Wi-Fi on a good day. It's coming in so much better than earlier. About 10 o'clock, 10:30, it starts working. I shit you not, ask Anne Marie. When I was out at my mom's, I couldn't even talk to her. I'd literally call her, or she'd call me, or we'd do a video chat or something. Literally, sometimes she'd call me at like say 7 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening. Well, I'm like, the video starts jacking up. I'm like, must be 8:30. Look at the watch, and I'll be damned. Same time every night. But we've been live 2 hours here, so that's 3 hours altogether. I'm just going to end this live. I'm trying to keep my lives a little shorter here lately. Plus, I forgot to eat today. So, do we even have anything to eat? I don't even know if we have anything to eat. I might go get some cereal or something. I'm kind of hungry. But if you guys have any questions... Yeah, you get 35 megabits per second. Yeah, that's good. That would be phenomenal here. The problem is that we don't have a major company that comes here. I live in a town of 1,200 people. Most of you have heard this story a billion times. I live in a town of 1,200 people. AT&T will not come here. If you have Sprint, your phone won't even work here. We have no internet providers other than locally. And what pisses me off is they have fiber optic here in Gruver, Texas, but they won't run fiber optic into our houses. I have a little tower up here that has a little radio signal, a radio tower. So it's basically like this guy buys his broadband from AT&T. AT&T has fiber optic going into his building, and then he has basically like a giant Wi-Fi repeater, like a Wi-Fi extender. And then we all have the extenders in our house, basically. Even though it's a router, it's like an extender. So there's too many people on the internet for what he's paying for broadband. There's too many people on it. It is ridiculous, darling. Yeah, people thought I was lying when I was out at my mother's for a month and couldn't go live. I couldn't even watch Netflix. The internet was so slow. Sometimes for over a week, it didn't work at all. The whole city was out. We have AT&T, we do not have AT&T. We have Aeroflight, who buys us time from AT&T, and AMA Techtel. And AMA Techtel is out of Amarillo, and they use the Verizon towers. So it's like a cell service. but the fastest they limit you because they only have so many people they can put on one tower. So I bought this office Wi-Fi specifically for going live. The fastest upload they will give me is like 1.8 megabits per second. We don't have Xfinity. That you probably couldn't get that here. I've never even heard of it. I can get AT&T or Verizon through a hotspot. That's it. And AT&T service sucks. Throw something at it. Less than a mile away, and I live in them, and I have one bar. That's on my cell service, not my Wi-Fi. I would kill for 378 megabits download and 78 upload. But anyways, guys, like I said, if you want to get your stories read, I'll probably start doing more. I might switch. I don't know, because we're switching things up. We're switching this. I might switch the schedules up where I'm just waiting to see how this plays out. But I might switch back and forth. I start on Facebook, do my group read, and then we move to YouTube for the individual reads. Well, I might switch it up and do YouTube for the pick-up piles, and then move to Facebook for the individual reads and just keep it switched up because I'm still trying to grow this platform. So I still want to keep the lives over here as well because I want to grow both platforms. So it just kind of sucks because YouTube, we're so young at, I've only been going consistently live for a few weeks on this channel subscriber. And I think the next tier up is 10,000 subscribers. That's a long ways away, I think. You want to mention your download? Our download sucks ass here. People bitch about my internet going in and out all the time, and then people have unfollowed my page, messaged me telling me that I need to get better internet. The only way I can get better, girl, you want me to get better internet? Send me about $500,000 so I can go buy me a ranch in a city. Okay, because that's what it's going to cost. So I got to take my horse, I got to take my goats, I got to take my dogs, I got to take my cats. Yeah, I ain't got the money to just up and move to another city just so I can go live. I don't get paid for that. Thank you, Rebecca. Getting there slowly but surely. We're building. It's just very slow. But not a lot of people. We don't get a lot of shares because it is kind of a pain in the ass. I didn't even share my live tonight because it took me so long to get back over here. But we'll just go back and forth and we'll play it by ear. I know some of you love YouTube and prefer YouTube over Facebook, and then some of you prefer Facebook over YouTube. I have some on Facebook that refuse. They won't even come over here and look at the video. But if it wasn't for the internet working, this platform is so smooth. It's so much better. And I'm sneezing. Excuse me. It's so much better. The comments are almost instantaneous. Facebook's comments are so effing janky. It's almost impossible. I don't know if you guys have even noticed on Facebook. I don't even ask questions anymore. Thank you, loves. Thank you. I don't even ask questions anymore. Or I'll say, oh, does this make sense? Or is this resonating? And then I keep moving. I don't sit there and wait for a comment because it's too much. Too damn long from Facebook. On YouTube, I can actually, I can wait the 3 seconds it takes to get a comment. Any advice on spirit guides and how to get one? You just have to listen, trust yourself, open yourself up, be receptive. I don't have spirit guides. I don't have someone to, oh, sorry, Bubba. Oh, the dogs aren't in here. Something just touched my fucking foot, y'all. I thought I put my foot on top of Sebastian. I swear to God. There ain't nothing under there. I forgot I took the dogs out earlier and put them, they're in bed with Christopher. Anyways, I don't have spirit guides or someone to tell me information. I kind of have a plethora of, I guess what you call gifts or whatever you call them. Sometimes I hear shit with my actual ears. Sometimes I hear shit in like inside my own head. Most of the time during my reads, I just know what to say. I get flashes of images. Sometimes it's different. It's kind of like I do a little bit of everything. I've seen shit like the other day I was doing a live and I literally saw just a shadow walk literally like right through the wall, just like on a TV or whatever. I mean, it was just the outline like a shadow. Couldn't tell you give you a description of the person. But I'm like a spiritual beacon. Yes. Oh shit. Yeah, I put my foot down. I thought it was Sebastian because it felt about like a dog. I just put my foot down I had it resting on top of I had my legs crossed like this, and I put my foot down and just rested my heel down. And I thought I put it on Sebastian, and he's not even in here. All right. But anyways, Christopher, you're just going to have to trust yourself and open. You said your crown chakra opened. You're just going to have to trust your gut and literally verbally think about them coming to you and maybe even verbally saying. Meditation helps a lot of people to find their guides. I do a little meditation. I'm not really a meditator. Hey, Jasmine, welcome in, love. I'm not really a meditator, but a lot of people do meditation. It works for millions of people around the world. So obviously there's something to it. I do a little meditation before I go live. Like I'll do my singing bowl. This is actually a crown chakra bowl. And I've been told I've have problems with my crown chakra opening. So I'll do the bowl and just say a little something to myself, like, give me the guidance I need to help, during this live or whatever. And that's what I do. Isn't it? That is true, Rebecca. Maybe I just don't hear them. Well, I am a spiritual beacon. So, and like I said, I feel energy. Like okay, I shouldn't even say this, but I'm trying to be better with like being more confident with myself, but I'm a healer. Okay. That's something I've always done my whole life. So I'm very good at sending energy and or blocking energy. I'm a very powerful shield because of it. Because when I'm doing hair, I'm touching my clients, touching their faces, their shoulder, not their titties, touching their shoulders, whatever, and so I had to learn very, very, very early, even hardcore, because I'm physically touching my clients. I usually block it off when I'm doing my clients because I've never used cards up until a little over a year ago. I just always knew. And physically touching someone is a very powerful energy. It's a very powerful exchange. So it was like touching people literally was almost overwhelming, too draining for me. So I had to learn to shield and almost completely block it out. I mean, still things would creep in from time to time, but like I said, I've always been a healer my whole life, and like exchanging energy through vibrations, through literal physical touch, and even from across vast distances. I don't know how I do it. Anne Marie and I were just talking about this the other day. I don't know how I do it or why it does it, but apparently it just works. So I've actually been out with Christopher and I were talking about it tonight. I've been thinking about opening up and doing Reiki at my salon, which is like healing through touch, healing the chakras. That could be another thing you could do, Christopher, if you know of a legitimate Reiki healer in your area. Reiki is really good for opening your chakras and aligning your energy. So I really want to try. I'm really nervous. I let my own insecurities get to me. Like, I don't do private reads face to face. I've even had clients at my salon when I was still open ask me to pull their cards, and I would pull their cards. I'm like, oh, I instantly. It was like like block. I was like, I'll just pull your cards when I get home, and I'll send you a picture of them. How about that? It's just something to do. Thank you, Kierly Love. Thank you, darling. You're so sweet. It's something to do with face-to-face. Like, I really want to go to the psychic fair in Dallas. And I even applied there. I was going to work there. And I thought about doing like a temporary thing at the Dallas Psychic Fair and maybe going like once or twice a month. But for you to get a job there as a psychic, you have to commit to being there every month. And it's a 16-hour round trip, probably a 17-hour round trip drive. It's like 8.5 hour drive to there. And I was like, I can't commit to that every month. I couldn't afford that. So well, thank you, love. But anyways, I wanted to do that so I could get a little more comfortable with doing face-to-face reads. Can I tell you how much of those shields drew my attention right away? Thank you, Ruth. Yeah, I have to shield too, because energy is an exchange. It goes both ways. You know, sometimes when I do the healing, I have to be very, very, especially if I'm doing distance healing. Now, if I'm face to, or like if they're in there, hey, Courtney, welcome in. If they're in the room and I'm actually physically touching them, which I haven't done that in years, done a physical, well, that's a lie. Well, I guess it has been years. It's probably 3 years ago. It was the last time I actually did a physical contact healing on a client, on a like a legitimate, like Reiki, not massage, but yeah. Hearth Wisdom does it because of COVID. Hearth Wisdom does it because of COVID. They are closed and Hearth Wisdom. Okay, that's the name of the place. Yeah, they're closed because of COVID. I haven't reopened back up yet either, and it has been tight AF too. You spell thank you, Kierly. Me too, Lovey. I hope it's good for you as well. You want to book a face-to-face? No, get out. I'll read your cards, Courtney. You don't have to book an appointment, Courtney Love. Hell, you're going with me to the cemetery, so I owe you. I'll do a reading. I'm just really weird with face-to-face. But I do need to get better. But like I said, I want to start doing the healing again and really getting into that. Because that's kind of why I liked doing the card readings. When I first started doing the cards, my lips just went numb. Did I stick my finger in my mouth? I don't think I did. Maybe I touched them. I'm allergic to the Palo Santo. It makes my lips go numb. But anyways, I want to get used to. No, Courtney, don't book one. I'll decline it. I don't give a damn. I'll decline it. I know where you live. I'll come over to your house. I'll say decline and show up at your house at the same time. I just need to get more confidence in myself. But I really want to try doing. That's where I was going with all this. Is I really want to try doing the transference. I think that's what it's called, where you pick up an object and the energy you transfer transfer the energy from the object and be able to tell like where it comes from and what it was, like the history of it or the history of whomever owned it or something. I don't know. It's weird. I've always been curious to see if I could do that. They say the Reiki incense stays in your chakra system for like a week or something. What's a chakra or the Reiki? What's a chakra? What's a Reiki incense? I don't know. Supposedly, like the research I've done, I was doing like the one I was doing today. A couple of them said, "Oh, once you get Reiki, because you get it from a Reiki master or a grand master, whatever. But once you get Reiki, it can never go away. So you always have it at whatever level you're given it." But I think that's horseshit because you can always get thrown off balance. So it just depends on, girl. I mean, if you have good healing vibes today and then you're distracted and everything's thrown off tomorrow, it's going to be a completely different vibe, a completely different energy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bern? Not really, Anne-Marie. And that's a like a fun psychic game. I would have got it in the first guess had I not second guessed myself. These are the dirty cards. I just picked them up. I'm just gonna get off here. I'm fiddle farting with my hands because I want a cigarette. And this chokes me, so I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it on live because it's loud and my microphone's right here. Ooh, it's right here. And it's loud. And sometimes I get choked by it still. So I don't want to be like on the live because then everybody will be like, ooh, puff another one. But yeah, that's a fun psychic game. I have psychic cards actually, but I don't know what I did with them. Isn't that a cliche? I have or that's not a cliche. What's the other word? I have psychic cards, but I don't know where they are. So I need my psychic abilities to find the psychic cards. What the frig? Oh, it pisses me off when I can't find shit. I love that juice. I even manufactured my own juices. And this is the only juice I found that I like. Even the killer custard. I love custard flavored juice. But this is, I don't even like caramel, but it's like a salted caramel ice cream flavor by Charlie's Chalk Dust. It's so yummy. It's literally like sucking on candy every time you take a puff off of it. No, I don't listen very well. I never listen very well. I never listen well. I do it a while. Damn, leave me alone. I do it a while. All right. I want to start doing something different though. I think some of you guys are getting bored because our page was like slamming 8-9 months ago. So I want to kind of do something different, but I kind of want to stay in the same genre of thing. But I don't know what to do. It is yummy to my tummy. It's Charlie's Chalk Dust. But anyways, I want to do something different, something to keep you guys more engaged instead of just reading. I really kind of want to get away from doing the cards and some of that's why I like these emails. That's why I say, tell your stories, guys, tell your stories. So that gives me some backstory. You know, it gives me a different energy to your or insight to your story if I already have a little bit of a backstory. Like with the cards, it's so like everybody thus far, knock on wood, with the exception of literally one or two people. Actually, one of those people doesn't even count that I'm thinking of off the top of my head because she just wasn't ready to hear it yet. But with the exception of literally one or two people, unless people are lying to me, my reads are pretty much 100%. Not every part of the read is 100%, but every one of my reads hits at least one or two notes of something for that person. And that's over a year of reading. And I've read thousands of people, thousands. But I'm really thinking about getting out of doing the card reads. Not getting out of it, but doing less of, and using more of my intuition, because that's what I was good at. And that's why I like the emails, because I'm kind of all over the place. I got distracted by something, but I forgot. I got distracted by a thought. But anyways, that's why I like the emails, because it gives me something to focus on. Oh, that's what I was saying with the cards. When I'm doing the cards, that's why I don't just do one card pulls, because it's so, to me, for me, not for my readers, not for, my readees, and not for, other people that read. For me, it's too impersonal for one card. When I lay out the cards, the reason why I do such a large spread, I do 10 to 13 cards for my spread, and I do my own spread, because it kind of gives me a storyline of what is going on within your life. So it's nothing too insightful a lot of the times right off the bat, because it kind of gives you your card, and there's kind of like situational cards, like what led up to this point, what caused the problem, what you can do to fix it, your conclusionary cards, and then usually at least three more path cards. I don't know, it's weird, it's different. I'm different. But I could do one card pulls all day long. I do it all the time. If you want to send an email, love, you can just tell your story. They are, like I said, they're confidential unless you ask to be read. Like the one tonight said, "Hi, my name is." So I read the emails just like you said it, just like you type it. Some of them are kind of hard to decipher because I tried to not edit, but like some of them don't. Like some of the sentences were like run-ons or didn't make sense. So I had to pause for a second to put it together, not only in my head, but out loud. Some of y'all need some Grammarly. Just saying. Be like, I was store go yesterday, you go store today to me. Just saying. I'll send one. I've been hesitating. Are you talking to me, Courtney? You'll send one what? Oh, and how much did what you saw in the crystal ball resonate with me? Spun me up. I wished I would have gotten more, darling, honestly, because like I said, I was so distracted that night as well when I was doing the crystal scrying. I wished I would have seen more. Like I tried to refocus on the older man, the gentleman. Oh, an email. Okay, you're fine. It doesn't matter. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the email is open. I wished I would have pinpointed the scrying. I was so distracted already. And then, like I said, my insecurities, I let get the best of me. I was already self-conscious because I hadn't done it in so long. But no, darling, I was distracted from the get-go, like from that morning. But that's the type of stuff, because like the scrying is so visual, and I'm a visual person, so it's weird to me doing the reads but yet not being connected. No, that's not the right wording. It's weird doing the reads because, like, when I say, even if I'm not looking at the cards, I'm just giving my intuition, my intuitive version of what I feel I should say. It's not like I hear the words in my mind. It's literally like I'm thinking the words. I don't know how I know what to say. I just know what to say, if that makes any sense. And I'm a visual person. I'm a visual learner. I learn by watching. So I'm really shocked that the scrying isn't like my main tool of divination to do reads, because when I scry is about the only time, unless I just see a flash of something, when I scry is about the only time I see images or pictures. And like I said, I don't know. I think it's because, okay, I'm a judgmental bitch. I know I'm a judgy bitch, but I think it's because my insecurity comes from, like, with the crystal balls and stuff. Like, I love them, but they're just decorations for the back. But they are utilized. They are able to be utilized. But I think it's because it comes from such a stigma. Is that the right word? Like the whole, like, 1-800 dial a psychic thing, and the cliche, and the scammers, you know, shaking the table and shit back in the day. And that's what I don't want to get into. I don't want, like, on these lives, I would probably, unless I really got really good at it or really comfortable with it, I would never do a crystal scrying on a regular live. I can talk about it because it's different hearing it than it is actually seeing it. But I'm not going to sit here with the lights out and the candle blowing and all that with a crystal on a main live, because I feel inadequate. And then I would be like, oh, these bitches is judging me. I know they is. That's why I save it for our private group. What did Courtney say? You got this, Josh, as you always tell us. Girlfriend, don't let it hold you back. I know, Courtney. I know. Thank you, darling. We are our own worst enemy. I'm one of the world's worst, like I said. I have a lot of insecurity. Like, people think it takes some balls to get up on camera and talk. I don't care if you're doing anything to get up in front of camera and talk. But to me, for some reason, it's no big deal to just go to sit here and chit chat or talk or whatever. But when it comes to actually doing something, like Anne-Marie and I've been talking about what I can do as opposed to just coming on live and reading to keep people engaged and to keep people coming back. But I don't know what else to do, because I don't really, like I said, the scrying, I don't really control it. I see what I see, and it is what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, which you guys that are in my group have seen. The fire scry, all the scrying's the same way. Scrying with the cards, for some reason, just clicks with me. But I think, like I said, I think it's because to me, it just comes so naturally because I've always done it my whole life, if that makes sense. So I'm basically doing what I've done my whole life, but now instead of just knowing in my head and being like, oh, is that really what I feel, or is it just, in my own head? But now I have an actual visualization, a picture to go along with what I'm actually feeling. Oh, I just threw that card on the floor. We definitely got pictures. Titties. Warning, warning. We got titties. This video is intended for mature audiences only. All right. But do you guys have any other questions about, like, what I do or how it works? I may not be able to answer it, but I've thought about doing that. My problem with going to the cemetery and doing reads, I could probably pick up some spirits up there if I really focus. But like the lives I did in our private group where we went to the cemetery, if I have somebody with me, it's okay. But the problem I have is I don't like where I can't see. And it ain't the ghosts or spirits or whatever that I'm scared of. Okay, ghosts can't harm you unless you allow them to. It's everything else I can't see. Okay, we got mountain lions, we got bobcats, we got coyotes. Rabies is really bad this last couple of years. And the coyotes are even getting braver and like taking dogs and cats and all kinds of stuff. But my biggest issue is this light, this video light, because it'd be stupid for me to do a live and it'd be pitch black where you guys couldn't see shit. It would just be, I mean, hell, I could like cover my lens now and be like, ooh, we're at a cemetery. It's dark and scary. Oh, here. Ooh, lights. And then if I'm sitting here looking at the lights and then I have very good night vision, very phenomenal night vision. And I'm looking at the lights and then turn my head because I hear something, I see spots because all I see are the effing lights. My night blindness is nil, gone. And that is what I don't like because I can't hear. People don't realize I'm deaf. I'm over half deaf in one ear and hard of hearing out of the other. I can hear a little bit better out of this ear, but I'm over half deaf in my other ear. So if I can't see and I can't hear, you wouldn't like that shit either. Ain't got a shitting thing to do with ghosts. Yeah, what led you to give me your card? What you mean, Ruth Love? Did I give you a business card? You're somebody I gave a business card to? You're one of the very few people I gave a business card to. I don't hand cards out very often. Every once in a while I've maybe given out maybe 10. I feel stupid giving out cards. I feel dumb. Usually people look at me like, the fuck is that? I don't want to throw that in the trash. Nope, I'll sharp my pants. Well, so the only thing I'm worried about, Courtney, is if I can run faster than you. That's all I care about. If I can run faster than you, we good. I'll be like, what? And then run. No, actually, I'm not like that. Now, my friends, when I used to go, them bitches would leave my ass in a cloud of dust. I'd like turn around and be like, hey, can you hand me that? Where is everybody? They'd hear a noise and they'd be in the car with the damn doors locked. I wouldn't do that. See, I keep grabbing for my cigarettes. I still want one. You get a pull or a tingly feeling probably at your center. I get a tingly feeling when I feel like I'm on the right track. Like when I say, ooh, I got chills. It's not like a cold chill. It's a different sensation. However, when I feel actual entities or spirits around me, I don't feel, I mean, I have felt cold spots, but I don't feel cold. I feel warmth. Like I get warm spots whenever I go ghost hunting or whatever. If I feel something warm, I'm like, ooh, there's something here. But to me, energy has a different twang to it. Like everybody's like, ooh, that's weird. Everybody else feels cold spots. I don't. But energy is energy. It's warmth. I don't know, Levy. What does Valerie think of you? I'm not doing actual pools right now. I was actually ending this live. But make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell for notifications. I do reads every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then Sunday in our private group over on Facebook. If you want to book a private read, I do private reads. I have all different prices. You can message the page. The link is in the description, actually. You don't even have to message the page. The link is in the description. It says click here to book a private appointment, and it takes you right to the booking site. All you have to do is pick your service, what type of service you want, pick your day and time, and check out, and you're done. That's how you guys feel it too, is warmth. See, I feel warmth. like I said, I have felt cold spots before. Whenever whatever that entity or whatever that was here in this room on a live that was messing with Asher, that had a cold spot because Asher he stood up in my lap and his head was up here and you could literally see poofs of not steam, but what do you call that? Exhaust. You could see his breath. That's how, and it was warm in here, but that's how differing the temperature was in here, is you could literally see his breath. I'm really curious. Where did I give you a card at? You don't have to answer, but I'm just curious because I don't give a card to too many people. So there must have been a reason if I handed you a card. Usually if I hand out a card, it's usually through a drive-through or something. I'm gonna be like, here's my business card, and then run. I'm like, oh, so that way I don't have to see the look on their face when they're like, the frig is this shit? You get a dizzy feeling? Awesome. At Walmart. I think I've only given 2 or 3 out at Walmart. Oh, I do. I remember now. Because I told you I'm not a people person. Is that right? I do virtual, not a people person. You still haven't found that video? I'll try to see if I can find it. Love it. It's from a while. It's a long time ago. If I think about it, I'll try to find it. It was one of my first videos that was an hour long. You will though, Courtney, darling, you will. Once you once you get more and delve more into the reads and becoming more, not becoming more spiritual, but really coming into yourself and finding, and you'll be able to feel the difference between what's, one thing or another. That's what a lot of empaths have a problem doing, is differentiating between what is reality, not reality, but what is their real feelings and what is a feeling or emotion coming from someone else. And then they get the two confused. And then that within itself, a lot of times will create depression or create confusion, create upset, because you're like, oh my God, I feel like shit. And I don't know why, nothing was going wrong. Nothing was going bad. And now all of a sudden I'm depressed. I don't get it. And then, just like that, you snap out of it and you're happy. It causes roller coaster emotions a lot of the times. That's why I said you need to learn to shield really well, especially if you're going to start coming into this sort of stuff. You really need to learn to block and shield. I've always been a good blocker, a shield. Oh, you understood after you saw the card? It wasn't one of the first ones, but it was way earlier on. Yeah, that's not good, Courtney. Yeah, I'm the same way. That's why I prefer, people don't believe me. I am a social person. Okay, because I've always put myself out there. I've always done hair. I've always been, teaching things in the hair industry. I taught Zumba. I taught dance lessons. I did dance competitions. I've always kind of put myself out there, center stage, whatever. Now I do lives. I've done lives for 4.5. I've done lives for, 6.5 years or whatever. So I like the idea of people. Like even when I'd go to Dallas and I'd go to the bar, we'd go to the bar 4 or 5 nights a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7 actually. And I like being in crowds, but I don't like people to approach me. Okay. Don't talk to me. Don't come up to me. Especially if you don't come up to me and be like, why are you so unapproachable? Bitch, if I'm so unapproachable, then unapproach my ass. I've got that facade for a reason. Become like it's different, especially one-on-one. You know, I like being alone, or I like being in solitude. Even when Christopher's here, you know, Christopher sits on the couch and plays his video games. I'm sitting at the kitchen table. We hardly say two. He's been home for 3 days now. We've hardly said but 2 words to each other. I'm just weird. I can have that connection, and I like connecting with people, but when it comes to on a personal level, I'm just like, back up. Exactly. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me, and don't breathe my air. Get out my bubble. So many people approach me and talk to me, though. I don't know. I guess I put off that vibe or that energy that people feel like they can trust me or like can talk to me, because I shit you not, I have been in public places. Complete strangers have walked up to me and literally just started unloading their like woes of their life. And I'm just like, interesting. That's not, okay. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. I gotta go. Oh, look at the time. Oh, my mom's calling. Hello? Yeah. Like random strangers will just walk up to me and start telling me their life story. She saw me at Walmart. Run. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, I'm just not a talker. I don't like small talk. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. I'm just weird. But like people are like, oh, how are you handling the COVID and the being restricted and staying at home? I'm like, I love it. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Leah, welcome in. Leah Maria. Yeah, it's definitely the empathy. Yeah, I can pick up on the mood. Like I shit you guys not, I could literally have the shittiest day at work when I was in Dallas. I could literally work 10 to 12 hours, 14, 15, even 16. It didn't matter. I could work all day long and have the shittiest day ever, the shittiest clients possible. Literally get off, go downtown, slip on my dancing boots, and go out into a crowded bar. And like instantly walking in the door was just like, it was like my release, because I pulled in energy from the entire place. I could literally feel the energy, and it was just like, you know, people are drinking and dancing and hooking up and having a good time, and all that energy and that vibration. Even though I'm not like a bubbly out there type person, all that energy, my ears are ringing. All of that energy is kind of like my fill up. That was my tap off, my gas. I'm not doing reads right now, Levy. I'm just chit-chatting with my guys and girls. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell for notifications. Click the bell again, and then get notified for all lives. I go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's it for right now. And then I will be live on Sunday in our private group. You're very welcome, Levy. I hope you come back. We're glad to have you. I've been live for 2.5 hours. We have lots of love questions. It ain't even February. It's Halloween, or it's supposed to be Halloween, or it's not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Good night, Candace. Thank you for coming in, darling. But anyways, I am really getting off here. It's been 2.5 hours and an hour on the other live. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I am going to start trying to do a little different. You guys enjoy it. Like I said, I am going to start trying to do a little different thing or something different. I don't know what yet. I know I want to do. May not be reading. I don't really feel comfortable yet doing the crystals and all that shit. Ooh, reading the crystal ball. It's just because it's so cliche, I think, and that's why I don't like it. There's such a stigma behind it. Like, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get the cojones. I'll get the cojones to do it. Good night, Courtney. Thank you for coming in, love. I'm really excited. It's so close. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 more days. 3 more days. I got to get my shit together. 3 more days. We'll do the ghost hunt here. The live ghost hunt. Like I said, we're probably not going to do the whole night. I'll probably just do like a little 20, 30 minute, whatever. Probably not even that. We'll just walk around. I'll play it by ear. As always, I don't adhere to schedules. I will probably do just a little short live, though, of the ghost hunt. And then Courtney and I will probably do our own thing and walk around. And then that way I'll be able to really focus. And then I'll probably do, you'll message me for deets. Awesome. Tubular. I will, well, Courtney and I'll probably do the review of the tape of the recording. And then if you guys are interested, I might do another live where I do the unveiling of if we picked up any EVPs or anything. Electronic voice phenomenon. I'm hoping we do it. We should, being Halloween, full moon. Is it a new harvest moon or blue moon? Something. There's something fancy with the moon going on as well. There's like 3 or 4 different things. So the veil should be really thin on Halloween evening. I don't know what time, because sometimes you work nights, right, Courtney? Like, I mean, I don't know what times are good for you. The best time to go, if I'm being 100% honest, harvest moon. I think that's what somebody else said too, Kayla. Thank you, love. The best times to go on any day is usually between midnight and 3. That's what they call the witching hour. I don't know why. I don't know what the history is behind that. I need to look that up. But they say it's the witching hour when the veil is the thinnest. But I don't like going that late, even though I do go live late. I don't like waiting till then. Last time I waited till like 10 and like half the people are like, I'm asleep. Why'd you wait till I went to sleep? I was like, well, if I went at 9:30, it was only 30 minutes difference. Damn. But you come into the live till 2 o'clock in the morning, but you couldn't wait till from 9:30 to 10. That don't make sense. That 2 and 2 don't make 7. I only work nights, 2 nights. Cool. Well, we'll just see. Like I said, I would probably like to go around 10. But like I said, the best time would be for usually between midnight and 3 a.m. is when the witching hour is the best. Not the witching hour is the best. Usually when it's the best. Usually that's when we're picking stuff up when I used to go before. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Okay. Well, like I said, hell, I don't know. We might not even get anything. You might get bored. Hell, it might be freezing. I think it's supposed to be 32 degrees. And it's up on the hill, so usually at the cemetery it's very windy, which sucks ass. But I've got to get my microphone. Where's my microphone for my recorder? Where did I do with it? I got to get my shit together. I have like a EVP detector, or not EVP detectors. EMF detectors, electromagnetic field detectors. I have 2 of those. I have a Spirit Box, an SB7. I don't like using that though, because I usually get better results without it. I've got an actual spirit communicator. It says the mother trucker was expensive, but I think it's kind of gimmicky. But it has an actual EMF reader on it, so I use that. I don't use the spirit communicator. My favorite things to take when I go is literally my camera, and usually I don't even record anything like video, is my camera and like my phone camera, and a Sony digital recorder. That's usually all I ever take. I do have my GoPro, but I don't know if I want to take it or not. I'll probably go live from my phone because last time I had problems connecting. My GoPro has Wi-Fi on it, but our service is shit here, so I had problems connecting. But anyways, we'll figure it out, guys. We'll play it by ear. But thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you give us a thumbs up before you leave. Give us a thumbs down if you don't like what you see. I love you all. Stay safe and stay beautiful as always. Beautiful on the inside as well. You have to trust yourself. Love yourself. Hashtag go touch yourself. Touch yourself. Take that how you want it. But I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. We do live in a scary world. Go follow us, like and follow us on Facebook if you're so inclined to do so. We have lots of videos on Facebook as well. Facebook is my main platform. We're brand new to YouTube. Only the past couple of weeks we've been working on it. I've had it for probably over a year, about a year. Yes and no, Ruth. I have a couple of apps that I've tried on my phone. I'm a little leery to use them. Like I said, I usually get better results. Like Courtney and I are going to use our phone apps. I believe she has an app. I have an app on here, Vox, I think is what it's called, VOX. I got it years and years and years ago, and I used it once. But I have tried apps, but I'm kind of leery. Like I've seen some. I downloaded a few that were like ghost detectors, like had really good reviews, and then you download them and it's like boop 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 boop, boop. Ghost detected. I'm like, horse shit. Detected my ass. So I don't know which ones are legit and that actually do work, but your phone is actually a phenomenal instrument. It has I almost said a Geiger counter, not a Geiger counter. Has accelerometers and all kinds of equipment that's sensitive to that sort of stuff to pick it up. So it's a great device to utilize. But like I said, I'm old fashioned. I just like a plain Jane. I use a digital recorder, but if they weren't so damn expensive, I would actually like the mechanical. I'd probably get a physical tape recorder. But the digital is just so much easier, and it does the recorder I have. It was pretty expensive, but it has onboard, like you turn it on. Well, obviously turn it on, but you turn the noise reduction on, and it cuts the decibels by so much. So it like cuts the background noise out. So like if there's motors blowing in the background or whatever, or car traffic, it cuts all that out. But then I get kind of not scared to turn those off, but I get kind of weird to turn those off because I'm like, what if whatever I needed to hear was in that frequency that it cut out? You know what I mean, Vern? So a lot of times I like listening to just the raw recording. But I have all kinds of stuff. It's outdated. But like I have a Sony, I think I bought it used for like $50 off of eBay several years ago. It's a Sony Handycam with night vision. I want to get a better one. I would love to have a night vision camera, like a legit night vision camera. But they're so fucking expensive. All right, guys. I'm really getting off here, I swear. I'm like the world's worst. Like you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, I'm hanging up. You didn't hang up yet. That's me. But I am getting off here. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, we will try to do some different little things. I'll brainstorm. If you guys have any ideas that you want to see, feel free to message me. I've posted on the page numerous times, and like nobody comments on it. People like it or react to it, but nobody comments when I say, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys like? But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out and see what you guys like, see what you want to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And even if you didn't get read or get picked for a read, hopefully you at least could take something from the reads. Excuse me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I love you all. Mwah. Stay safe and stay beautiful. Yes, I'll be here Thursday. Yes, Thursday. All right, guys. Have a good night.